Look, Wolfgang's dad is so famous, his picture's behind the counter at the gym.
Alright guys, so here in Alaska, my hometown, Anchorage, Alaska, I'm heading back today. It's my third day here on vacation because bodybuilders on vacation, you know, it's not much of a vacation. I'm still doing my fasting cardio, still sticking on my diet, everything's been the same. Going out to eat with my pops and some family and everything, but I just enjoy a nice glass of Diet Coke while everyone else eats. It's my life, it's okay. But I'm gonna hit back today. This is kind of a limited gym. It's not the best, but it's enough to get some pretty good workouts in, so we're gonna make it work. Follow along. Starting with the cable pulls, kind of just warm up the back, get a little bit of blood going. Doing about 15 to 20 reps, probably 3 or 4 sets just to really warm it up. And then I'm gonna get into some heavy pulls. I'm really gonna focus on the width today. So our last back day was the Olympia refeed. We did really heavy rowing movements, so I'm gonna go for a lot more width and pulling today, but definitely still throwing in that row because we wanna work on the back thickness just as much as we are the width. Like I've said, that's really a big priority for us this off season. So it's gonna be a pretty good workout. It's gonna be a hard one. It's gonna be a goodie. Stay tuned. Moving on, we're gonna get over to some pull downs on this bad boy. It's called the diverging lat pull down. I don't know what diverging means, but that's what it is. Right here, I got my intro workout glycoject, as usual, 1 scoop to get my carbs in my system through the intro of my workout. And I mix that with 1 serving of the Vascular Nutrition BCAAs, which I do like a lot. They're having a 30% off sale right now. VascularNutrition.com. Check out the BCAAs. I love the blue raspberry. They're my favorite. BGC approved. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna get onto these lat pull downs, probably get pretty heavy and work on some pause and some partials. Yeah, gonna hammer it. It's gonna be a good one. That's the finisher set right there. I think that was the 5th set. I kept the rep range from 10 to 12, so like kind of moderate, and took a little longer rest so I can do heavier weight because I wanted to really focus on moving that, moving higher weight, trying to build the muscle thickness as well as the width. Really just trying to get that V taper to come out. So, liked it. It's a good one. Okay, I'm just gonna stay on the same machine and jump onto underhand pull downs. Really trying to work the lower lat, tying in right here now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do any kind of a close grip pull down, so I might have to transition and do more rows. Maybe some close grip chin-ups later, but I'm just gonna stay here for now, move on to the reverse grip pull downs. Like I said, just trying to build that V taper, so I really want to get this to pop more and fill in between this arm. There should be no space right there, so that's what we're really working on today. Alright, finishing up my glycoject now and my first set of aminos. We are moving into the first row. I'm gonna do, we don't have a V-bar cable area to do rows, so I'm gonna end up doing them on here with the closed handles, kind of trying to simulate that same thing. Really focusing on the squeeze on the interior of the back. That. And keep your thumbs out. If you keep your thumbs like this, you're gonna completely take any bicep activation that might occur out of the movement. So we really want to isolate the back on that and get a good squeeze in the middle. So I'll show you guys how it's done here. And that's the plan. Finished my first BCAAs and my other glycojet. So I'm gonna get my next vascular BCAAs in here now. These will carry me through the rest of my workout. And I'll make sure to sip these throughout the remainder or duration of the workout, just so I'm continually fueling the muscle. And I actually get I've noticed a good amount of recovery through my workout since I started taking this brand also, or since I started incorporating it into my training regimen. And I really like the taste. You can add a good amount of water to them. And then I've just noticed less fatigue and kind of like a second wind to really go hard through that second half of my workout, because we're probably like a little, maybe close to halfway, but I'm still gonna throw some biceps in at the end as well to kind of just finish it off, just because I usually throw some arms in towards the end now since the show. But vascular nutrition, get fucking vascular. So I'm gonna be doing bent over rows. I was thinking about doing them on the Smith machine, but I saw this trap machine, and I kind of did some free movement. I did some free movements with it, and I really like the traction I was getting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try them out on this. Do some heavier sets, staying on the rows, and just see how it feels. So let's go for it. So I'm moving on to assisted chin-ups now. I would probably do them standard, but I'm pretty fried just from the last few movements, so I want to make sure I'm getting a good dead hang with a solid squeeze at the top. So I'm going to do the assisted ones, probably keep the rep range anywhere from 10, 12, or 15, kind of high-ish. I don't want to do like 6 or 8 on this. This is more of like a fine-tuning movement in my opinion. Like, I'd rather get more reps with a really good squeeze and then kind of a higher volume, so I'll probably take less rest on these and probably knock out about 4 or 5 sets depending on how I'm feeling.
Look, Wolfgang's dad is so famous, his picture's behind the counter at the gym.
Doing a behind the neck style lat pull down. What I'm gonna do is tilt my head forward and pull my elbows apart while I'm gonna keep my arms behind me through the whole movement. It's basically a behind the neck pull down on a regular lat bar, but I'm just gonna do it on this machine. Me and Adam have done it before. You get a really good squeeze through your inner back, and I'm just gonna go for that really good contraction and a good isolation and a good squeeze at the bottom. It's a lot like when you're pulling down for your back double biceps. All those muscles that pop is kind of what you're going to target on this. So follow along. It's a really good exercise. do some single arm cable rows, probably underhand. I might twist it up and then pull through right there. It's a lot like the single arm Dallas McCarver style pulls we usually do on the hammer strength. Just kind of trying to do that lower lat tie-in again like we were with the reverse grips earlier. So probably just hit 2 sets here in the heavier rep range of like 8 to 10, and then move down. You can maybe do like a push down, maybe superset with a reverse grip row. So single arm on these, 2 sets, 8 to 10. Superset. I'm going to do straight arm push downs on the cable. Now I'm going to go right over there and do right over there to do underhand Smith machine rows. Just kind of finish up, getting a couple row movements, or not row, whatever. Getting a couple movements, and I'm just going to finish my workout. I don't know how to talk anymore. It's alright.
Only what?
Okay, so that was the end of the back. We're gonna do a little bit of biceps now. We're gonna do 3 exercises, probably like 9 sets total, maybe 12 depending. Pretty light, just kind of get a good pump, good squeeze. Me and Adam have been throwing these in towards the end of every workout, just about. So I like it. I'm probably just gonna keep doing it through the grow season and see how it works. There he is. We're doing drag curls. Still rocking 22-inch arms. These are the genetics that produce these genetics. I see it.
Not bad for 65 years old. 65, and I'm still alive.
So that wraps it up. Back, a little bit of biceps. It's probably about an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. It was a really good workout. 4 to 5 sets on everything except for the single arm pulls. We just did 2 sets on that. Took my time because I wanted to make sure I was moving good weight. I wanted to get that recovery time so I can move as much weight as I can, because like I said, we really got to work on hammer and back. But the workouts have been great. That was a really good one. Go back, give it a try. If you're really struggling on building width in your lats, this is a good workout to try. And then we also incorporate enough thickness, so it's not just a single dimension workout. You're getting a little bit of everything in there. And then throwing the biceps in, because it's an accessory muscle that you train with back. It's kind of nice to just throw a little finisher in there and get a nice little pump before you take off. So give it a shot for the off season. If you're trying to grow, if you're trying to cut, it's a great workout too. But we're just gonna keep rolling on. I feel really good. This is the best off season I've ever had. I still have some abs, so I can't really complain too much. But yeah, go ahead and hit subscribe below, like the video, share the video. We got more content coming out regularly, so stay tuned for that. And this is my back.